Ladies and gentlemen, on road user back at this delightful little park where they seem to be doing some work. I've got some metal barriers in front of me and 3 wagons parked up, which I'll show you at the end of this video when I turn the camera around. But I was looking at the excellent TV licensing blog last night, and this story piqued my interest, and I'll put a link to it in the description so you can go and fully read it. But the headline is TV licensing hounds the recently bereaved. A picture paints 1,000 words. Twitter user Hillary Cockshaw has clearly gone to the trouble of informing TV licensing that her mother has died and therefore no longer requires a TV license. TV licensing, as is frequently the case, has started to send threatograms to Hillary's mother's property. I wonder where that is. Let's ask top BBC licensing goon Ian Doyle.
Out of you because we're greedy. Everybody's target driven.
We have heard this same story on hundreds of occasions. It would appear that TV licensing has very little compassion or decency when dealing with the recently bereaved. Of course, TV licensing will have an excuse and deny any wrongdoing. It always does. I wonder if the BBC TV licensing are actually interested in justice. You know, I mean, let's be honest. There are quite a number, an ever-growing number of people out there like myself who do not want to have anything to do with watching licensable content on their television, okay? Yet, the BBC seem to assume that just because someone doesn't have a television licence, they are in some way breaking the law or evading the licence fee, which is absolutely total cobblers, right? Now, I've done a lot of research on this subject over the years, and apparently what TV licensing calls inspectors or enquiry officers or enforcement officers, for me they're all the same bloody thing, but they have different names for them. So let's just rope them all into one bracket and call them what TV licensing would call them, officers, right? I mean, they're not officers at all. They have no legal powers. They have jack, basically. So why is it that if they were interested in justice, are there officers who we in the TV license community, TV license resistance community I should say, call goons? Why is it they are paid commission for every conviction or TV license sale, right? I think I've said this before. Any time that you introduce commission into somebody's work ethic, then their morals will more than likely instantly go straight down the toilet, because ultimately they want to maximise their earnings, and if they can sell somebody a product or a service, in this case a TV licence, and they receive commission for that sale, does that not incentivize I can't say it, give them an incentive to bend the rules, so to speak, you know. And we hear lots of examples of TV licensing goons bending the rules, allegedly. I can think of at least 3 off the top of my head. So, what's it like to be a TV licensing goon? Let's go back to our old friend, top BBC licensing goon Ian Doyle, and find out from him, shall we?
We're looking to get 28 licence sales per week from each officer. As soon as you hit that magic 28, there's a bonus, a commission scheme that comes into line with that. You can only get the sale with a conviction statement. So basically you've got to take 28 conviction statements before you can start hitting extra money.
Right.
But potential, you could earn another £1,000, £1,500 a month with that, with the direct sales and the indirect sales that come in from the calling cards that you leave behind. We will drive you as hard as we can to get as much as we can out of you, because we're greedy. Everybody's target driven.
Oh, and before I go, there's another excellent piece on TV licensing blog about how you can bloody spider or something crawling up my arm there, sorry about that. About how you can legally cancel your BBC television licence and still watch television programmes, and that's quite an interesting read. I think if there's any people out there who are you know, hedging on shall I cancel it, it's rubbish, or you know, shall I keep paying it, I think if you have a read through this piece on TV licensing blog, it might sway your decision. Who knows? So anyway, like I say, a link to that one in the description as well. And I'm going to turn the camera around in a second and show you these three wagons inside this barriered off area, right in front of my favourite park bench, ladies and gentlemen. Most inconsiderate of them. Anyway, so there we are. Thanks for watching. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, click the dislike button, and share the video and all the usual stuff. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Apart from showing you these wagons, I'll catch you later. Bye.